Já vás tady vítám, dámy a pánové, u další části z hry Zaklínač 3 Divoký Hon. V minulém části jsme hledali zbroj škodý vlka a vylepšení na něj. Jak vidíte, už mám na sobě, tam tu kočiči jsem si schoval do bedny. Dokonce jsme 29, udělal jsem si prvotřídní. A v dnešní části se podíváme tady na Vidlohona. Pomůžeme Eskelovi a pomůžeme také Nefer. Dneska bych udělal toho Vidlohona a udělal bych poruchu. Uvidíme, kam se dostaneme. Dneska bych chtěl jenom hlavní dělovou linku. Ale to. Dřív než začneme, tak bych chtěl poděkovat všem za sledování a za podporu tohoto kanálu. Za lajky a odběry. Tak jo, já to dál nebudu zdržovat, už tady kecám pomalu 2 minuty. Jdeme na to. Sejdeme Eskelem. Není to daleko. Jo, dokonce mám i meče prvotřídní. Zatím jsem si tam nedával takhle jako nic. No, takže jenom jsem si tady přidal ke krvácení nějaké zbroji do nás, protože krvácení mám tady 2 plus 12%, tak jsem si přidal ještě 5. Tak nám to bude krásně krvácet. Já spíš oni nám budou krásně krvácet, já tady zrychlím. Tam jsme. Máme málo času. No, málo času. Hodinka, no, ale nedá se ještě nic udělat za tu hodinku. Tak. Jo, a abych nezapomněl, jak jsme hledali tu zbroj, tu vylepšenou, tak jedna z nich, první část byla, no spíš obě části byly na velenu. První část byla tady a druhá část byla tady. Tady ve studni slezete dolů po studni a v žebříku vlastně ve studni tam prohledáte studnu, ale detailu. To samý v té jeskyni. Jak jsme to minule nemohl najít. Tak to máme.
And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Já to trochu zesilím, ať to slyšíme. Tak. Zkusíme najít. Moment. Asi jsem zapomněl tady.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Máme někde? No, máme.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
A máme zápach.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Nějaký stopy. Zkusíme jít po stopách. Zvoneček.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Skvělé, skvělé.
As for forked tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
No, Eskil má vlastně tu jízdu od Vlkodlaka.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
There it is.
I see it.
Bad day to leave its nest.
Damn it! It's taking off! Hit the wings!
Kam letí ta potvora jedna? Jak ho mám dohonit?
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its
Bleeding
throat and out
heavily
its ass.
from an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale. Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled.
A do jeskyně.
And she ain't cackled.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Tak dál, tak vyskoč toho. Hajzl jeden.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up.
Ach jo, Eskele, Eskele. Vrať se na Kermoran. Tak fajn, tak se měj. nic není? Ne. Tak podáme. Jasný.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Jo, jasný.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Care Moorhen wins!
Že na Kermoren, jo.
Giddy up.
Jak by přestalo fungovat tlačítko. Co klepno, co to děláš? Tak to jo, tyjo. Tak to byl jeden z bugů. Ještě to neodstranili, se dívám. Ale já si už mám dost velkou vydrž u toho koně.
Whoa!
Tak, teďka vyhrál volno. Kdybych se nezasekl.
I could beat you riding a lame sow. Good one.
Underestimated you, or should I say Scorpion. One fast mount.
And I overestimated you. If I'd known it'd be that easy, I'd have bet something on it.
All right, name your prize. Earned it.
Had this craving for Mahakaman spirit a while now. Nothing burns quite like it.
Have a bottle for you next time we meet. Promise.
Hold you to that.
Pardon. Nevím, co zabil, já sám číslo neberu. Tak jdem za jednou. Tady je to jedno, jestli vyhrajete nebo prohrajete, vidíte, to je kruci na druhou stranu. To je dobrý. Jo, a ještě ty blbec zase zabaví. Tak, to jo. A ještě kousíček. Tady. Co mi řekne, kudy na to postal. Jako vyhodila. Ona by tady někde měla ležet. A já teďka nevím, kde. A nevadí. To nikde není? Ne? To jdem. Je skel. No to bude vysoko nahoře. Jo, jak jinak. Tak co po mně poletí?
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh. You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target. I don't know, throw another bed off the balcony.
Ha ha ha. So it's to be dull jokes after all.
Rather have a serious conversation? We can do that if you prefer. I mean, what got into you? That determined to make Vesemir your enemy?
No, I was determined not to sleep in the bed in which you swived Triss. Repeatedly. Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
Si dostal trys. A já to zkusím.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your Witcher's Code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
No, mohl bych dát tu trojku, no ale...
Not about to grovel, if that's what you're after.
I tire of this conversation. It ends now.
Tohle se stane.
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
Tak to vidíte, se omlouvám, jsem musel vypnout zvuk, protože mi semka přišel kluk. Snad nebude chodit. Už tady mohl natáčet dál. Kde je ten rozcestník, kurňa? Ach jo, on neumí zavřít dveře, to je pěkný. A ten rozcestník je... Kde? Tady, já jsem blbej. Jo, ale pěkně daleko mě odhodila. Tak, ještě jednou se omlouvám. A jen pokračovat. Jste přišel syn, takže... Menší zdržení, nevadí. Tak ještě chviličku, já musím zavřít dveře. Tak. Tak vrátíme se za něho. Tak další úroveň, až to řeknu takhle, ne úroveň, ale další na mistrovství už věci jsou na 34. Ne, šel jsem samozřejmě špatně. Já ho musím semkat. Tak.
Ah, Geralt. Anything you'd like to say?
The view from there is spectacular.
Perhaps I should have teleported you 2 miles higher. Breathtaking, that view. To die for, really.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
No dobře.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potest Acquisitor.
Potest Acquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
A jdem na to. Teraz to se je až nový okolo, blablabla.
Nothing here.
Tak. Co pak to bude?
Nothing here. Oh, got a signal.
Vybereme tím.
Signal's growing stronger.
So, Jennifer found a volunteer to walk around with a chirping stick after all.
Jo, tady mám to vybaví.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope.
Goodbye.
Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Tak fajn. Kurňa. Že já si vždycky tady ztratím.
Look. Like that.
No, je to tady prokletý, no. Cesty a všechno možný. To je hruza. Tak.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednil at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Hey there, Ida.
Geralt.
It matters not, Yennefer. I've grown accustomed to human decorum. Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Ked mil foli, Gledev don eptenid, Bondro isne iacus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Ale.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Budeme odporovat.
Don't really see why I should apologize. I know sorceresses expect me to bow down before them.
So you refuse to bow and thumb your nose at them instead? Very mature. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Na druhou stranu, co jí to možné?
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Co teď?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Tak pojď koho za sebou. Bude sledovat.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Tak jo.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
No jo.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
A samozřejmě to přeženu.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Budeme na sračku, tyjo. O, tak to jo.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down, so he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple, and we won't ever be one.
Ah. Explains why the Sorceress Superior was so damn silky.
Lambert, drop it. Sorry, Geralt, that was, insensitive. We didn't know. You wanna talk about it?
No. I want a drink.
Doable. Definitely doable. Colder and up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Come on. Let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah. You're a true friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert. Listen, you got a problem with me?
Me? What? Why would you say that?
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little like my little brother. Dumb and annoying, but a brother.
Geralt, damn it, you're gonna make me cry. Come here. Damn, broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked. Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here! Eskel!
Tak to jo.
Eskel!
Někdy ale bez zvuk si no, takže. Ještě slyšeli taky to.
Eskel, chop,
Nic,
chop.
najdem ho, ošralu jednoho.
Hey, hear that?
Ty on se normálně ven.
Panting. Of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
No nic.
Eskel's close.
Hang
Já
in
to
there,
si
brother,
zapíšu.
we're
Uvidíme se
coming!
příště. Příště doděláme, co je
Eskel, chop, chop.
doma je doma. A děláme zkoušku teda. Tak jo, já se tady sama učím. Děkuji za sledování, děkuji za podporu toho kanálu. Nezapomeňte dát like a odběr. A tlačítko zvonečku, ať vám další z videí neunikne. Tak jo,
Eskel!
mějte se krásně a v příštím párku.
Eskel.
Nazdar.